Happy New Year, friends, and welcome you to this wonderful year. I believe it's going to be a wonderful one for every one of us. So, today we are going to be talking about diabetes. So, talking about diabetes, I'm going to be fast with this video because I will not be talking about everything about diabetes. I'll just be cutting it short, but we are going to be concentrating on what are the things, what are the natural remedies, or what are the things that anyone that's having diabetes should do. You will all know that diabetes have taken the lives of so many people in the world today, and that is why I have decided to release this. This is some of these recipes I'm going to be giving us are the ones that I've worked on. Most of them I have worked on. I have done some. Most of them I've researched with them while in Nigeria before I came down to Sweden. So I'm going to be releasing this to us, and I believe that if you try this, it's going to work perfectly well for most of us. The first one I'm going to be giving to you will be a perfect one that, in fact, you will not expect it. But before then, what is this diabetes that we always talk about every time? Diabetes is when your pancreas, when your body can no longer secrete insulin. When one has diabetes, there is so much blood, there's so much sugar in your stream. So when you go to run fasting blood sugar, they will tell you that your blood sugar is very high. Sometimes you will have something like 200, 260 and above. And then when is that high, it means already that the person is suffering from diabetes. But when it's kind of very much below, like below 100 and thereabout, it means that you are there's what we call hypoglycemic. So that person needs to eat well. Maybe you are not feeding well. But today we are deliberating more on diabetes. What are those things that, how do you know if you have diabetes? What are the symptoms? What can they result into? Sometimes when somebody have diabetes, you see the person suffering from a loss of vision, kidney problem, liver problem, a lot of problems. But what are the things that you need to know that that results when somebody is having diabetes? One is blood vision. And another one is the person keeps urinating every time. Another one is that the person wants to eat, you get hungry every now and then sometimes the person keeps losing weight when you're not trying to lose one. But when you're trying to lose weight is a different thing altogether. Then sometimes you have wound that will refuse to heal. Just the wound keeps coming, and then some persons, their legs will be swollen, and then you start bringing out water when they have wound. So when these situations kicks in, it's always important that you visit your doctor. Go to your doctor, they will run some tests, and then they will give you advice on what to do and how to follow it up. Now, for somebody who wants to follow it up through a natural remedy, that is why we are making this video. First and foremost, I always recommend fasting. Fasting is very important for you to heal through any form of diseases that you may be suffering today. That is very important. Another one is exercise. You have to exercise your body. It is very necessary every day. Try to move around. Now, when I talk about fasting, before I move on, please, when I talk about fasting, for somebody, you need to discipline yourself very well. For somebody who wants to eat every time because you're diabetic, you want to eat, you keep getting hungry. The more you eat, the more you are hungry. So you need to discipline your body not to eat for some time. Don't worry about maybe what if I don't eat, I will be ill, or I may faint. No, it's not going to happen, because there's what we call ketone bodies that steps in when you're fasting. When the body notices that you have not eaten anything, ketone body steps in and produce you through a chemical process. It produces produces energy, so that you'll be able to use that and then function for the day. So that is that. Another one that you need to think about is taking some natural fruits. Apart from natural fruits, there are fruits that you take that will rather increase your blood sugar because they have high glycemic index. Example is watermelon. So if you're having diabetes, please avoid watermelon. But other fruits that you can, so many other fruits that you can take that are like something like cucumber is very nice for somebody that is having diabetes. So when you are having diabetes, you try to make changes, because diabetes is actually a lifetime disease. That we are talking about type 2 diabetes here, because we know type 1 is diabetes is actually hereditary, is out of genetic. So when we are talking about this, when you are taking something that is natural, healthy, you're going to be fine. Now I'm going to be giving us about different things that you're going to take that will help you to heal through this diabetes. One is what we call 3-leaf yam. 3-leaf yam, I have it in Nigeria, in different states in Nigeria. You just look for it. Sometimes in Igbo they call it edo. Some people call it edo, some people call it ado. Some people, and then we still have another one they call ona. That one is another one entirely. But all these yams, they are yam, but they actually help in reducing your blood sugar and help you to heal if you're having diabetes. Even the study also showed that those that are having a fibroid, it's also helped them to heal also. Now it's helped to shrink the fibroid also. So it also help you to lose weight if you want to lose weight. So that's one aside. Another one is cinnamon. We have cinnamon. Cinnamon can also help you to lose weight, to heal through diabetes also. And then we have turmeric. It's very, very important. You may ask, how do I take this? You can add it to, maybe if you're eating, you can add it to your food. You eat it along with it, or you can actually add it with water and drink it. It's always very, very nice. Then we also have what we call fenugreek. I don't know if you can get it wherever you are, but if you can, it's very, very helpful. Then we have aloe vera, of course. Aloe vera is very, very good for those that are suffering from diabetes. So if you also have diabetes, it's also important that you take apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is very, very helpful. Take 2 spoons every morning. Now, when talking about the 3-leaf yam, somebody may want to know, how do I use the 3-leaf yam? You can cook it with the bark, please. Don't cook without the bark. Cook it with the bark, because the bark actually contains what we call diasgenin, and that diasgenin is the main property, contains the main properties that you need to heal through that disease. So when you are eating it, when you cut off the bark without eating along with the bark, then you are not you are just eating carbon. You're leaving the main thing that you want to eat. So you cook it together, then you peel just the skin off, then you consume. When you finish cooking, sometimes it may turn something yellow outside it, or purple. It is very, very okay. It's perfect. Then if you can, maybe you want to dry it and eat, you can slice it. Use machine or sun, dry it under the sun. When it's dry, you blend it alongside with the bark of the 3-leaf yam, alongside the bark. Don't cut off the bark if you're drying, but if you want to cook it and eat it fresh, you can actually cook it with the bark and consume like that. Just peel off the bark and eat. But if you're blending, please blend together both the bark and the yam itself. Blend everything and then consume. I believe that in the next few months you come back to testify. Just give it 2 weeks of trying this. You will come back to testify that, yeah, this is actually helpful. So please, if these remedies are helpful for you, please turn on, share the video, let other people know what you have used that is helpful. You may not know who is suffering from this disease until you encounter someone. Now, until you be able to share the video, that is when somebody will come to you and say, thank you for sharing the video and for everything. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.